Definitely back. Start to take a few good breaths. So what I was thinking of for this week was the harvest season, especially with the huge freezes we've got this week. It's like that brought a very sharp halt to the growing season. It's all over now. And so all that people had collected, I'm noticing, at least people that do have huge gardens, when they post on Facebook, I've been noticing that they are doing a lot of the canning stuff now, just trying to really process it and make it so that they have this beautiful harvest that can last probably well into the summer next year. So that's kind of the idea that I was thinking of. And I was thinking of with this harvest, it's starting to head into this beautiful month of gratitude. And I was imagining that our hips are like a huge cornucopia where we're putting that harvest that we've had. So we're especially going to work on hips more so than other muscle groups today. And just imagine that as we're stretching, no matter what body part it is, but especially hips, just have that tremendous sense of gratitude for all that our body and our hips have carried us through this year. So with that, to get us started, stretch the arms to the back, huge inhale, and exhale, lean part way to one side. Inhale back to long line, and exhale second side. Take a few like that, just starting off, opening up the spine, opening up the ribs. And when we're back to long, hug the right knee in. Pull that knee as close as you can get it to the shoulder. This one can help with compression for the front of the hip flexor area. The gratitude toward those muscles. Those help us when we're taking steps forward and steps up. Very metaphorical for our life. Just how much are we trying to move forward, trying to take the next step. And letting the leg extend up to sky, grab on. Moving into hamstring. So important for standing, for walking. Looking right heel to back left fabric, hug the shin in. First chance to get into the hip a little bit. And let's free out this leg, drop it down. Second side, knee comes into the chest, give it a good hug. Notice differences between left and right already. And stretch up to the sky, hamstrings. Gratitude is one of those things that the more you focus on it, just the better the body feels. It tells the body we're safe, we're happy, we have abundance. When there's a sense of lack, it's almost like an immediate stress response in the body. It's like, how am I supposed to get this thing that I don't have? But when we focus on the abundance and the harvest, there's so much to be grateful for. And hook the heel, back right, slide the shin in. And free up this leg. We'll head straight to vampire from here. So scoot yourself backwards just a little bit. There's enough fabric to cover the shoulders, your thigh left and right. Rising upside down. Flipping the world and the point of view upside down. From lack to abundance, to gratitude, to this beautiful harvest. Okay, take all the time you need for that recovery. Next time sitting up, let's take a twist. We'll bunch of fabric to front door. the arm closer to back while it opens. Back. 4 circles around the head. And switch it up, second side. And facing back forward, exit. So lean forward and then right away wrap the hands, wrist strap twice, and then we grab. From here, keeping the grip pretty tight, start to walk the toes backwards until you're in just a nice arch for the whole spine. A couple of breaths here while the hands are still okay. And whenever the hands need a break, step the right foot forward, left foot back. We're on the back toes. So from here, you can unwind the hands and just use a light grip just to help you balance. So from here, we're trying to sink the hips as low as we can. The big thing we're trying to aim for is getting the hip flexor of the left leg. Getting the front of the hip. The thing we'll make sure to include today is all sorts of surrounding muscle groups around the hips. If you've reached a point you're ready to go just a hair deeper, straightening any bend out of the back knee is a way to get there. It's very simple. Let's start to straighten the legs, switch the feet out. Nice lunge again. And start to drop as low as you can. Stepping back, feet under the thumb line. Fabric can come around in front. From there, we'll bend forward. Nice counter to the arch that you did a moment ago. Soft bend of the knees, roll the spine up. Take the right thigh inside. Nice hands high, especially if you feel like you've been gripping too much the last couple, just keep the hands flat, that's fine. And we're gonna pulse in and out a couple of times. So toward warrior one and back. Take 4 like that. 3, 2, one stay. We'll set up a twist. The left hand grabs the right. So I kind of bring that left elbow in the middle, or you can even kind of cross on the outside of both. So that one's a harder balance. So up to you. But then the right hand opens up back behind. Good. Unwinding from the twist. Weight comes over standing leg, slip to the ankle. Just start to lean the spine forward, nice and easy on hamstrings. Okay, spine up. Slip the fabric back down to thigh. Tight grip as we softly lower left knee down. Option to tuck the back toes if you need a couple of extra inches. So right hand grips high on left hand to the back heel. And push the hips forward as we arch the heart up and down. And switch it up. So left hand high up on right. The twisted camel. Okay. Unwind, grip both hands up high. We're planting the other foot more forward and then lowering down onto our backs. Slide the fabric to the right. Good. So left leg lifts up to the sky, grab onto that leg. Hamstring stretch, simple. I try to keep the hips connected to the earth. It's so natural to try to pull the left leg in so much that you're lifting the hips off the ground. Not necessarily a wrong pose, but this version helps the spine be really straight and really long, which is the benefit of using the ground. So as we head to a twist on this one, it can feel nice to do the twist with a straight leg, or you can bend the knee if it feels funky on the knee at all. So left leg starts to cross over the body, over to the right. You choose the distance. There's a spot where you could pause for an IT band stretch, or you can let both knees bend a little bit and to get more into the spine. Okay, return the hip down. The left foot comes into the fabric. We'll lift the hips up like a bridge pose and just stay nice and high. Shake the hips left and right. So this can be a fast shake like a Polynesian dance, or it can just be like kind of a slow, gentle rocking for the low back. So kind of like dipping right hip down, that rocks me to the right, dip left hand down, that rocks me to the left. Just strengthening for the back as well. And let's return to the center, roll the spine down. Free both feet up, plant them on the floor. Do a little roll up crunch to grab high on the fabric. And optional back bend as we're coming up to stand. So lift the hips, and arm strength and walking backwards to rise. So from here, left thigh in. Hands can slide up high. We're pulsing forward, 5. And back. 4. 3. 2. And 1, stay. And into the twist, the right elbow perhaps comes in the middle to grab the leg. The left arm opens. Or you can do the other version where you're bringing the straight arm all the way. Okay, unwind. Take the weight back. Slide the fabric to ankle. And just easy lean forward. And lift back up. Fabric back to thigh. Grip on tight to lower right knee softly. Okay, option to tuck toes or not. Left hand grips high on right. Right hand to the back heel. And rise. Right hand high on left. And twist. Okay, rise, grip. Right foot slides forward, lower onto back, slide fabric to the ankle. Hamstring. So right leg lifts up. Onto it. Just gentle curve. This is the point where either you can leave the leg straight to head to IT band stretch, the leg crossing over to the left, or you can bend both knees to take a deeper twist for the spine. Unwinding. Slide both feet into the fabric. This one I'll just do a few bridge poses. So roll the spine up and exhale, roll back down. Some slow inhale forward. Breathe. 2. 1. Breathe the feet out. Feet on the floor, grab the fabric. Either just grab it to come up or take another back bend to rise. Okay, so hip hang when you're ready, fabric to hips. Bend the waist, strong hands, walk back. And personal choice here. It feels good. Nice. Those are always good. Oh, and there's the other one. Those your hips? Yeah. Good. I love it when I get those out. Give the head some time. Stillness is fine, or swaying left and right. No rush. Come to stand with fabric in front when your head is good. Everything's feeling good in it. So fabric out in front of us, kind of like a just a nice pole to grab onto. So the left foot is the center of the mat. The right knee is going to circle around and then back and around and forward. And we're just going to repeat that 4 and 4. It's kind of, yep, twist around and point as far back as you can. And 2.
Does it that way drop it out?
I love it. That's okay. I'm sure your hips will appreciate a little bit. So go ahead and switch your feet out. So forward to back. And Yeah, I did a little bit when I was like 6 years old. And then I didn't do it again until like college. And I was like, oh, my body has, it's changed. Yeah.
Yeah, I wanted to do gymnastics. My mom said, well, you have to do ballet before you do gymnastics.
Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Okay, so turn the toes out for a moment and keeping the spine straight, just bend down and then straighten the legs, turn the toes forward, bend forward. I'll just take that up. Yeah. And forward fold. Another 3. I'm just thinking of how healthy just the squatting position is for us. Like we don't do it enough in our society, I think. So just getting a couple of those in today.
I was at my son's soccer game and I was much older Asian watching the game. He was sitting in a deep squat, and that's how he was watching.
Yeah. See, in their society, it's like nothing. It's as normal as sitting on the floor. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, foot on the fabric. This is back to hamstrings, so hands up high. If your body's ready, go a little bit deeper than before. Same as like that's got to be so healthy for the hips to get into squats like that all the time.
And his heels were down, and I was just fine.
But it's like my baby does that. Yeah. So it's like at some point we had it, and I
were meant to.
And so it's like I think if he just never stops doing that, then it's like he'll just have it for forever.
There'll be many chairs.
Exactly. Yeah. We do have this short table that we call it our snack table, but that's like where we eat our meals and such. So it's almost like the Asian, how they just have it really low and then you sit, on the ground. Yeah. Okay. Bend the knee. Come up to tree pose. We'll test how your feet are doing today. So wrapping left and then left elbow and then arms through.
Yeah, it feels much less tight.
Good. I'm glad to hear that. So right hand grabs. Left as soon as you can as you're in line. Then the left foot forward and through. We're going to do the foot flip with the right. Between lower and fifth. And you can free out the arms. Lean back into quad. Stretch. Okay, weight over the standing leg. So 2 options for a back bend. Either stay upright. So this, I meant for a splits. So 2 options for splits. The first option is a back bend by gripping up high and then leaning back. It's a really deep back bend for your spine. Or you can drop the hands down and then take the splits that way. And that one's like almost nothing for the spine. So your choice, whichever one you want, the back bend version or the hands on the floor version. Okay, and rise. And dropping the hands to the floor, take pigeon pose. Level the foot down, the knee down, and rest to elbow, sink the weight back. Planting my hand. I'll take a three-legged dog. So plant the back foot, hips up high. Then we're gonna free out this foot to a normal down dog. So you kind of have to like either just slide the foot down. Yep, you got it. Down dog. Walking the hands backwards into a forward fold. And rise. Okay, left foot steps inside. Make sure you're right up under plumb line. Gripping high splits. Okay, bend the knee, stand, wrapping right leg, right arm through, tree pose. Down grabs, right hand as soon as the shoulders behind. Unwind right leg, we're standing on it, sweeping left foot. Okay, bring the shoulders forward and quad stretch. Okay, stand. So split, same version that you did last time. So slide hands high and sink the weight back. Okay. Get your balance there. Drop hands to floor and then lower the right knee to cushion. Over to elbows. Into my hands. Three-legged dog. Slide the toes down. Downward facing dog. Hands to feet or feet to hands. Rise. Let's take our, take a little sip. The fabric behind neck. Go to the loops, let's head upside down. Forward grab. Thumb line. And hop your way. Stay as long as you like. The neck roll around, loosen up the tightness. Making sure fabric is below the shoulder blades, even almost to the waist if you like. Head forward to the chair, release the core. Taking right ankle to left side. Just by straightening left and finding right foot to the left. Shoulders try to go to the right. Yep. Okay, release. Back to the chair. If you need to readjust the fabric on your back, go ahead. And left ankle to right thigh. Straighten right leg, plant the foot to the right. Then shoulders go to the left. Unwind. A free moment so you can rock, you can circle the knees out, you could take a twist, you can spread the feet wide, press the thighs open, just whatever feels good for a little while. Play around with different options. See how the hips feel. Ask your body what I can do to help the hips. Back to body. Standing under thumb line. Straddle back. Fabric across sacrum. Good. Like nice and wide as you talk. Any variations you want to play with? They're fun. Some time. Okay. We'll wrap up with our shoulder opener before we hit back in. So front and grab it, leave it out. Slide the elbows in. Either arch forward or lunge forward. 1 foot forward, 1 foot back. Leaning into it or sinking low. Either way will help you. Step the feet together. Roll the head once to the right. Once to the left. And back up. Left foot forward. Same approach. And stepping feet together. Roll the head over to left. Over to right. And flipping the grip. Take half the fabric in your hands, about 5 grips. Head back in for Shavasana. We get to relax the last few minutes. Begin to deepen inhales and exhales. Introducing little movements back to the body. Stretch out. Ways that feel really good. Perhaps some of the movements we took, like at the beginning of class, or perhaps fetal position, your choice. Body and mind are so just stretching, feeling how it is to return back to a deep, full breath. As we're comfortably up, take hands to heart, returning back to this cornucopia, this harvest, this tremendous abundance we have. Think of all that your efforts have done for you, your goals, your fruits throughout the summer, throughout this year. Now past the freeze, all we have to do is simply revel in the abundance of it. Coming to this time of year of less activity, greater rest for our bodies. So with this gratitude for all the abundance around us, let this to lead us forward. Let's wrap up the time we shared together with the sound of Om. Deep inhale now. May we be filled with light, happiness, and peace. Namaste.